Companion is a sci-fi film that pushes love and hate to their absolute limits. So much so that you throw all previous expectations out the window. Sophie Thatcher stars as Iris, an emotional support robot for her boyfriend Josh, played by Jack Cade. The film follows the couple as they spend a weekend in a secluded mansion with a group of friends. But when tensions rise and push comes to shove, blood starts spilling.
My friends don't hate you.
Cat does.
Yeah, maybe, but Cat hates everybody.
I just don't want to screw everything up.
Come on, Beep-Boop, you're not going to screw everything up. Just relax, you know? Don't be all mopey and weird. Just remember to smile and act happy, okay?
Thatcher has been making a splash in the horror scene for the past 5 years between Yellow Jackets, Heretic, and now this film, proving her prowess in tackling a range of roles. Companion feels like a new, fresh take on the genre, so not having any expectations going in, I was pleasantly surprised with just how skilled she was at nailing the character of Iris. She's emotional and emphatic when she needs to be, but also unshakably driven as a character. Jack Cade is another intriguing actor who's dabbled in horror as well, starring in the 2022 Scream, but most notably he was Huey Campbell in the sci-fi action TV show The Boys, so has seen his fair share of blood. His performance as Josh was believable, as I was fully invested in the twists and turns that are thrown into the film. What's great to see is that from his time playing Huey on The Boys, he's developed such a good ability to be funny, but also snap into being dead serious at a moment's notice. It makes for some gripping scenes that are executed really well. People may see Companion as being about the attitude shown towards ever-advancing artificial intelligence, but to me that isn't really the point. The relationships are the crux of the story, and are what it spends most of its time developing. Although the larger plot needed to be present to give shape to the story, it comes off as paper thin and much less interesting than Josh and Iris's relationship. The story is a bit underdeveloped as the film runs for a short but sweet hour and a half, yet what's there I do think is worth a watch. The proverb that comes to mind when thinking about Companion is, "A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down." The narrative gets quite dark and unsettling at times, so the mixture of horror and thriller on the one hand, with sci-fi and comedy on the other, creates this ultimately pleasant concoction that I think will satisfy both crowds. By playing with these different tones, Companion is elevated from being a half-baked horror to a genre-bending ride. It combines flavours of Blade Runner with No Country for Old Men in a romance setting, which is really interesting to see. All of this is heightened by the two solid central performances by Sophie Thatcher and Jack Cade. What I love about filmmaking in the 21st century is that with new technologies getting better and cheaper, it levels the playing field when it comes to making visually amazing films. Companion has a reported budget of $10 million, so to see that used wisely in a world of $100 million movies is a relief. Film studios can make more niche films that are riskier without worrying as much about whether they're going to make their money back. They've added enough sci-fi CGI to Companion to make it feel believable, but not overwhelming. It's not as dramatic and expansive as Pandora and Avatar, but it's enough to flesh out the world that the characters live and breathe in. Anyways, thanks for watching, and my question to you is, what are your thoughts on Companion? Good or bad, I want to hear them. And if you like what you see, then why not subscribe and check out another video on my channel. Thanks, bye.